And I know
Yeah, we
because
got it.
she got off the
She's
phone
hurt.
several of time. Yeah, so she kind of in her feelings right now. We have to give her that,
And
you know.
and
So
what I've learned is that when people hurt you, don't respond with anger and just straight lashing out. You always gotta remain calm and at least give it the opportunity to at least try to resolve things before it completely goes left, and that's something I've learned over the course of years and out of lessons, you know what I mean? We've always made I've made mistakes of always reacting first in the past, and I'm like, oh no, I can't, maybe that's not always the best way. And so maybe she just hasn't gotten out of that niche yet. Let's see what the hell. Okay. But that's how I'm coming. That's how I plan to come.
Are you and your husband going to be run DMC?
Yes, we are. Ain't it talk about that pizza? So Peach want me to tell y'all a story of a woman I never met before. Get your popcorn. So my cousin was getting married years ago, and his fiance decided to come over. I was there back then. Thank you, Kenny. Weddings, I was away. Oh, somebody's at the door. Somebody's at the door. If you want to. Hey, Nikki. I used to do weddings, so.
Hi, Nuni.
How are you? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. I generally don't come on panels like this, but the conversation is excellent because to me, it seems like this is something that a man needs to talk to this young man about. As women, we're going to come at it from a very different perspective, whereas I think a
Right.
man, this young man needs to talk to his father or father figure about what his next moves are because men can offer good advice to younger men.
I agree. And another thing too is that like I don't know look, I hate talking about money. I hate talking about other people's family dynamic, right? It just those are things that I try to not tippy toe around, but I'm just very careful about it because you never know what people are going through.
Right.
But Nitra also has a husband. And if I had a husband and he saw me getting hot about the situation, I would expect for him to step in and be like, you know what, calm the fuck down, stop talking about it on the internet, maybe approach it in a different way, or maybe let me see if I can talk to whatever. Just that's the whole purpose of having a partnership, right?
Right. And like a lot of folks even just said on the panel, I mean, we don't know what's going on behind closed doors. Her husband may have said to her, something to her on the back end or will, and
Right.
maybe we'll talk to this young man. So yeah, I just really hope that he is going to seek counsel from, an older man or
Right,
male
right.
figure in
Somebody
his
that,
life.
yeah, because again, as much as I could say, man, I did a good job raising my boys, I could never do just as good as a job as a man would have.
Agreed. I have a
You
boy and a
understand what I
girl.
mean?
And oh yeah, I have a boy and a girl. And my son, let me tell you, whew, if he had came to me with something like this, I would send him to my dad.
Right.
Or, I would offer him, listen, this is what I think, but here's who I really want you to talk to once you talk to Papa. Because he's going to be able to give you the best advice. And believe me, my dad, oh, he's an awesome man. But neither here nor there. But with my girl, I just became a grandma.
Right.
And she tried to pull this kind of thing where, the baby was always coming to me. And I had to kind of like step her back a little and be like, Devin, I didn't mean to tell her name, but I was like, little girl, you need to understand you didn't make this baby by yourself. You have
Right.
to share this baby. And I have no intentions of agreeing with you or, supporting your behavior of this baby not seeing his other grandmother
Period.
and got her together right away. And that's just the way it should be.
It should be that way because listen, at the end of the day, my children have had both sets of grandparents. I have both sets of
Hmm.
grandparents, regardless of what the family dynamic was.
Oh yeah, and I'm an
I even
elementary
had
girl.
a
That's just the
bonus
way it
dad.
was. Yeah.
So, like I had two dads. Like I was very
Hmm.
lucky. You have to move along with the times of your family dynamic, regardless of how unconventional it may become.
Right. Thanks for having me up, Nuni. Have a good evening and Happy New Year,
Anytime. Happy
everybody.
New Year,
Happy
Nikki.
New
Thank you for
Year.
coming up.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Whew. Do you guys have anything else? It doesn't even have to be about this, but I do think it is a good topic because it's hard to adjust when things just change abruptly and you have to kind of move along with that, you know? It was a little disappointing, so but drinking your liquor. The ump blazed off the table and I proceeded to walk outside to light it. We had a dresser on the porch at the time and I got outside and I'm sitting on the dresser. Rest in peace, Amber, my cousin. She's not here any longer. But she went outside with me. Okay, I don't want to hear this anymore. Friends, I think I'm kind of over it. But let me see. How long have I been on today? Jesus. My goodness. Let me see. I'm scared to look. What? Why isn't this moving? Okay, let's see.
I have a question. Miss
Nuni, I
Martell,
am so
is
proud. Oh, I'm so go ahead, Jeannie. Go ahead, Jeannie.
Tell me, Jeannie.
Miss Martell, is that the one that they gifted the scooter to?
I think
I confused the
so.
two ladies.
Yes.
Yes.
Because
Yes,
she
that's
goes
who
by
got the
two names,
scooter.
right?
Miss Martell got the scooter.
Okay, okay. But doesn't she go by a different name also? Don't they call something different?
No, you confusing her probably with Candy Bomb.
I'm
Cause
confusing her with another older lady. I don't know why.
T Money.
oh, Miss Perry.
Heck no.
Oh.
I don't
Hell
know
no.
because over there there's a lot of elderly people. I can't
Yeah,
keep track.
it's another lady. It's another name. I don't know why.
Miss
To me their
Perry.
voices Miss Perry.
Miss
Yes,
Perry.
yes.
Kenny, come through. Kenny be knowing all the schools.
Yes, Miss Perry. Their voices sound the same to me, so I get confused.
Yes, they do
Okay, so
sound
they're
very
two different people.
similar.
Okay, okay. Thank you for the
Please
Quantum,
don't
clarification.
talk.
Happy
Please
New Year,
don't.
Quantum. Welcome
Please.
up.
Happy New Year,
Happy
Quanta.
New Year.
Please
Happy New
don't
Year.
compare Miss Perry with Miss Martell. No. That's like dark and daytime. No.
Happy
They
New
are
Year,
not
ladies.
alike.
Happy New Year,
Hey, Happy
Quantum.
New
Yeah,
Year,
and Happy New
Quada.
Year to Happy New Year, Mrs. Little Touch. Little Touch. I was upset the other day, Duchess putting your name in her mouth, man. I was really upset about that. Mrs. Quanta was like, "Don't you go up there starting the trouble," because I was telling her, "Keep Little Touch out your mouth, plain and simple." I didn't like that nonsense. But getting back to
Thank you, Quada.
you're welcome. Getting back, you're my girl. Getting back to about this situation as a father, right? As a father of two biracial kids,
Mm-hmm.
as a father who's dealt with having to navigate between in-laws, my family, never really had that situation. But I would tell that young man, I said, listen, that's your mom, right? I can understand that. She birthed you, she gave you birth. But your family is with that young lady and that baby. You have to navigate that situation. When y'all have that conversation, you have to talk to her and say, look, that's my mom. I know my mom can be a certain way. I know you may not like her behavior, right? But at the same token, that's her grandchild.
Right.
Now, what I would like you to do is for three of us to have a conversation to see what the issue is. But see, Nietzsche is kind of stubborn headed, right? She's stubborn.
Mm-hmm.
She's stubborn. She's about her weight, right? And we've heard her make comments, right? That sometimes can turn people off, right? So as a son, it's very hard, right? I never had that problem because my mom loves my wife more than me. I say that to my wife all the time. She loves her
Right.
more than me because the way she be acting, the way she be talking, and she loves her, blah blah blah. My wife, we laugh about it, but I could appreciate that. My in-laws have been great people, have been great people to my kids, have never shown me any kind of way to indicate that they have a type of way about their children being biracial. They treat them with love and respect. They're in Canada. We go back and forth since 24 years, since my kids were little, to go see them, and they love their grandparents. They love my mother, right? But he, as a son, it's very hard for him because he's in a tough spot because that's my mama. And my mama's been riding with me even when I had my issues, right? But at the same token, though, that's the mother of my child. And I have to find a way to navigate between both of them and get them together to sit down. And Nietzsche got to stop being stubborn because, the thing is, as we get older, right? And my oldest, was telling me this, that as older folk, we got to sometimes stop thinking that we're righteous, and pious, that we could just tell our kids
I
anything and
miss
it's the
you,
way to
Jojo.
go.
Happy New Year.
So we have to understand that sometimes we got to listen to our kids and how they're feeling. But like I said, and another thing, point I might make, that court thing today was a sham. I
Oh
gotta
my
give
God.
I gotta give props to It's Human, because she really, I think that she threw Nietzsche off to the point that Nietzsche couldn't even tell her off the way she wanted to, because she was making valid points, right? About
Right.
the inevitable guy and whatever. It was just a sham. But listen, I appreciate everybody here, Nuni. I appreciate what you do. Happy New Year. Keep doing what you're doing. Like I said,
Happy
you and
New
Matt
Year.
Cal are the top recappers of
We're stepping it
2026.
up. We're all stepping it up.
Keep
We're,
stepping off, because I got you in the evening, and I got Matt Cal after midnight. So both of y'all
yeah,
keep
like
doing your
it's,
thing,
we're
because
trying to just elevate all of us. We're trying to figure out different ways to grow all of our platforms and how we
yep,
integrate them, because we kind of
yep.
all intertwine in some sort of way. You know what I mean? And
I know exactly what you mean, and I have dissociated myself as far as following all the
ooh,
content creators
me
from Messy
too.
Talk. So I get
Yeah,
my news from you and Matt Cow, and that's it.
yeah.
I still follow Braid, because that's like my nephew. You know what I'm saying? I want him to do well, and I'm glad he said he's going to step back from Messy Talk to do other things. So I'm proud of him on that. But like I said, keep doing what y'all doing, and much love and happy New Year and blessings
Thank
on
you, Quantum. We
2026.
appreciate
All
you.
right. And private, can I ask you a question? Is
Yes,
private there? I
I'm
know
here.
you can't talk about this because your son still goes there, but that situation in Michigan, oh man, I'm telling you.
My son is in the transfer portal.
Okay, so after
He's
he
in the transfer
leaves,
portal.
right? After he leaves, if you want to do a story on that, you're glad to come on the radio station. All right?
Okay.
I know you can't. I'm just joking with you, but
Mm-hmm.
that's the situation. But that's something Nuni needs to talk about too. All right. So much blessings to
Mm-hmm.
all y'all.
Thank you.
God
Thank
bless you,
you.
God
Quadam.
bless you
Happy New
too.
Year,
And
man.
and and, and Dr.
Okay.
Duchess, keep a little touch out your mouth. All right. Bye.
Bye. All right. So I want to play this clip from Petty Row earlier. We didn't see it because we were on live at the same time. But she did come by over here. Hey, nosy motherfucker, welcome in. Yeah, you got to go. Okay. Let's take a listen. When I said yesterday, we're gonna do a balloon release on Sunday. Let's do it at 3:30 Central Standard Time. That'll be 2:30 Eastern Standard Time. I don't know what this is about, so don't yell at. Don't blame Nuni. Don't blame Nuni. So go to the dollar and a quarter tree. Reezy's favorite color was pink. Get a pink balloon. You can do one for yourself, a pink one for her, and a pink one for you. On the one for her, you can write what you wish you could have said to her. What advice you wish you could have given her. Or who is this? Been in a mental state like who is this supposed to be? Does anybody know who this is supposed to be, Miss Lisa?
Probably AZ.
It looks like AZ, but are
It
those?
look,
It looks like plants coming out his head. I don't know.
that's probably that little poof top thing he got going on.
No BK. Okay, got you. Oh, I don't want to. Stop it! No. All right. See, I don't think they got no hot pink.
I
I
hope
think
they're
a lot
not
of them, but they may
breaking.
have hot pink. I don't know.
Mm-mm.
If you've ever been in that mental space where you feel like you just want to check out, what is something that you wish somebody would have said to you? What was it that you wished somebody would have just come and say it to you or done for you? Okay, right? Let's take a listen. That's a good question. You can write it on that balloon, and we're going to release it. On the second balloon, I'm going to write down what I'm releasing from my life. It's already after January the 1st, so some people say, "Oh well, it's already after the new year. You can't talk about 2025, whatever." I'm writing down what I'm releasing from 2025. Maybe some shit I experienced in 2025 that I'm letting loose. I'm not holding on to it anymore. I'm not holding no grudges. Habits that I'm going to get rid of this year. Whatever I want to let loose. That's a good idea, Patty. I'm writing it on that balloon as well. Okay? So I'm going to have one for me and one for Reezy.
We can go live on Sunday, and then we can do that. We can release our balloons together. Okay? 3:30 Central Standard Time, 2:30 Eastern. That's the same time they're having the memorial service at Reese's Church in Georgia. Okay?
Okay.
We can do that. All right. Now let me find this other clip that somebody sent me. Oh, wrong thing.
Let me skip up a little bit.
On here. Yeah. So they're making fun of her leg.
I remember that.
And it shows her crying because of all of the stuff that people are saying about her. So this is sipping the tea. So this is the kind of dumb shit.
I remember posting this. But did Brizzy have a prosthetic leg? Because in the photos I've seen of
So
her,
this is the dumb shit they was doing to her.
it didn't appear that way.
Thank you.
No, but she had a, okay.
Thank you.
Okay. I didn't know
And
that,
y'all know
Shari.
I don't call people names that send messages.
It was a brace that she wore.
Send
Okay.
cash apps and things like that. Please.
I want to get into the clip that she's going to play. Hold on.
And just throw away my brain so that I can say someone is right. I looked at the definition and I actually put it on my page, Darlene. SA does not have to include touch. Bitch, are y'all dumb?
I did not know she had a stroke.
You know what? Never mind. Just never mind. Because at this time, remember, she was driving across the United States, I think. She was living in her car. Ray the Fixer was living in her car.
I'm going to take a listen,
and
guys.
He said that he hopes somebody would break into her car and do something to her. All because she said what happened in that video was not assault.
He's talking to, okay. I remember. All right, I remember.
Because if he believes that what happened to him is SA, he's saying that he would like someone else to do that to me. So in fact, he wants for someone to come in my car and SA me. But that's okay for him to say. And that's the sickness of this side of the app. I don't believe that you need to lie to someone's face to support them. I don't support the initiative. I don't support the agenda that SA took place because it didn't. It didn't. It didn't. And y'all scared to say it. Has he gone to the police to file a report yet? Did he ever file a report? Al.
I heard she got into this.
What they said? Who they said was investigating it? Who? Who did they say? Who? Who? The police? What police? Candy girl. What police? What police was investigating it? What city? Alabama. Silly bitches. Anyways. I don't get it. don't get it. What is she saying?
Hold on, y'all, because this was. Let me go here.
A massage. So everybody got something to say. But ain't nobody put in on nothing. I don't know what he said to get her to pay for the child support. Maybe he promised that lavender marriage. Well, you know, we can't do no lavender marriage and I got child support or whatever. Like, that'll never work. Okay, I'll pay your child support. Right, Mariah, you paid for me a massage for my birthday. You did. When we was in Colorado, you sure did. So yeah, friends do that for each other. Hell, me and Nosy got a massage together. It wasn't no freaky dinky shit. We was just in the same room.
Weren't her
Y'all
and
are
Nosy
not laying
really
on
close
the same
friends?
table. Y'all not on the same bed. It's two masseuses in there. One table on this side, one table on that side. Y'all change clothes separately. Y'all just happen to get massages in the same room. Right, Mariah, we had separate rooms, but I'm just saying. When
guys, I gave y'all a marathon today. I've been here for
we was in the same room.
Oof.
And it was not nothing
11
inappropriate
hours
about
and
it.
19 minutes. Her, Nosy, and Diamond. Didn't they go on a vacation together or
Absolutely
something?
nothing. So I don't understand.
No, before Colorado. Because Nosy didn't go to Colorado, but before Colorado, I think they went to the Bahamas or something. She did 8 to 9. Yeah, I've been rolling all goddamn day long. Yes, they went to Mexico. I think they went to Mexico. This was like 2 years ago.
On live multiple times.
That was an issue
I'm
because
like,
then,
what?
and answering the text,
Jesus
yes.
Christ, like it's like platonic. Like I'm literally talking to my ex now. Like, oh my god, like, what y'all are not gonna say. Queen Jewel said, friends they keep saying conjoining, like conjoined twins. Y'all tearing my nerves up so bad. Y'all is tearing my nerves up so bad. Friends get conjoining rooms. How many do, baby? Friends share rooms.
It's adjoining,
and friends get
right?
massages. Into being like, yeah, like y'all. It's a Queen QC says it was a nice gesture. Just gets clouded when everyone is in it. Absolutely. Everybody throwing their raggedy no count 2 cents into it. Everybody got their own opinion of what they keep saying he won't, but he ain't motherfucking said that. I mean, people have some. The mama says a day to take your braids out and wash dry. Let him go about his day. So now you doing the scheduling. We watched this man sit on this live and drink for 8, 10, 12 hours at a time. Eating 4 for 4s and Tostino's pizza rolls with ketchup. And you mean to tell me he can't take braids down, wash, dry, and rebraid? So he can't do that. That ain't never been done before. That's just so unreasonable. Nobody has ever taken braids down, which she was helping to take the braids down. She was helping to take the braids down. It wasn't just him by himself. She was helping to take the braids down. So between the two of them taking braids down, there was no way that he could take the braids down, wash, and rebraid her hair. That's just asking for too much. You wanted her to pay for multiple days for him to be there, and maybe one day to take her hair loose and then another day to braid it. Same bet as braid. Is it Siobhan? I think.
I didn't know that.
Oh my God!
And they do it quick.
Set me up into being like, yeah.
Let me see if I can find Scooter.
I mean, people have slept in the same bed as Braid. Is it Siobhan? I think she Trina, Chef Foxy. People have slept in the same bed as Braid. Like, why did y'all make it so weird for me? Like, y'all made me like a predator, and I don't like that. It's next day, new braids go about y'all's days. That's the thing, though. Like, I paid for the whole weekend. Bingo. She paid for his time and services for the whole weekend. That is what she paid for. She paid for a private meet and greet with him, to spend time with him, with her friend. Okay, you say that you need the money. You don't got the money. Okay, don't worry about it. I want to spend time with you. You know I want to spend time with you. So I'm paying for the whole weekend so that we can spend time together. Braid, you know what? Never mind. What I'm going to say is you used that girl. You knew exactly how she felt about you. You knew she wanted to spend time with you. And getting her hair done was just an added bonus. That's why you did it for free. You knew she wanted to spend time with you. That's exactly why you phrased it like that. She paid for the trip. I did her hair for free. I didn't even charge her to do her hair. Because you wanted a motherfucking vacation, but you couldn't afford it, or you didn't want to pay for it. Either way, it's greedy as fuck. Because you let these people drag your friend when you know she's been doing all of this shit for you. You didn't have no...
I'm trying to invite Scooter as a co-host, but I think so, you know, normally how you could do it to battle, but it's not giving me the option. And I think it's because, how do I turn on or off the 18 and over thing? Do you guys know? Let me see. Hold on. One second. I don't know. Hold on. Wait. Maybe I could do it. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to figure it out. Give me a second.
problems with her. When she paid your child support, she got you back in school. She helped you get an apartment. Ain't no telling what else she paid for you. She paid for that motherfucking content house. You had no issues with how she felt about you. You knew how she felt about you, and you used that to your advantage. You used it to your advantage. You knew she wanted to spend the weekend with you. She wanted to go out and spend time with you. She wanted to go out to dinner. She wanted to go to the beach. She wanted to go get massages with her friend. Yes, she paid his child support. You let these people run her in the ground. She wanted to do the same. You and Chef Foxy went to the casinos how many times? Because she told me. Y'all love going to the casinos and y'all didn't have no separate rooms. Y'all slept in the same beds together. And that was your friend. Why would Reezy feel like she was any different?
It says she's not live, y'all.
You didn't have no problem spending no weekends with Trina. Because that's your friend, right? How many other women have you went and spent time with?
The reality is he never saw her as a friend. He saw her as a meal ticket. That's the difference. Because if he saw her as a friend, he wouldn't have treated her any different from how he treated his other friends. So to him, she was never a friend. She was a purse. And the minute she closed that purse, he allowed people to go in on her and he went on her because he knew he could not get any more money from her. They put her on a budget. She didn't have access to the money she had before. Why? Because she was giving this app and Braid all of her damn money. And her family was like, what the hell is going on? So they put her on a budget and they closed the purse strings. And he didn't have any access to her money anymore. So now I don't have a use for her anymore.
Hold on. Don't this sound like, Erica insane? Erica insane?
Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Now I'm gonna go on and drop down because these folks is pissing me off. And I'm off work, so I can come up more often. Tap the screen. Tap the motherfucking screen. 30-second tap blast. Gift the host. Don't gift me, gift her. Hit the cash app. I ain't heard it ding. I ain't heard it ring. All right, I love y'all. Goodbye.
Let me chill. The closing of the purse strings and then fallouts ensuing sounds like Erica and Same. When Erica and Same got together, they say Same had been giving out a whole lot of money after his wife passed away. He had extra money. And when they got together, Erica seemingly closed the purse strings. And a lot of people fell out with her. That sound mighty familiar.
It does sound familiar, but somebody told me to come up here and tell you well, actually not you, but they told me to come up here. Cheeks, please. He playing Roblox, girl, but they told me to come up here and tell the people to do a 30-second tap blast because they can somebody reporting, I guess. But I also have like a little song for the 30 seconds. So y'all tap, 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 okay? But here's the song, and I think that everybody can, girl, you hear him, can abide by this. He got them bluey headphones on, girl, and over here doing the most. So this is a song, honey, I don't know how many people can relate to it, but here it is, it's for you, okay? Tap, tap, tap.
Let's continue. We got 4 more minutes because I said I'm getting off here at 5:30.
If it was the next day, then he would be going home on Saturday. But I was like, I want to spend the day. Like, let's do something like on Sunday. Let's do brunch. Let's do something. He can, like, literally, if him and, like, just, I really feel like this conversation needs to be happening between him and I.
Bingo! Because his mammy and everybody else is over there having a conversation for him while he is drunk off of the Casamigos and the perks. Now, she done already booked him another room. She done said that. So why the hell is y'all still bothering her? I know I'm staying on live till 5:30, but we keep pausing the clip, so it's gonna take more than 5 minutes. Why is his mom on the line? I don't know. That's a good question.
Private, I think I replied to you. Petty, Real Nosy, and I believe Diamond back in the
In
day.
terms of what he wants to do and what I want to do on the back end, it shouldn't be placed on the front end, like where we're talking about.
I don't know if you could see my replies
maybe
though.
Because you set stuff up like y'all were a couple. Take down, wash and dry, new knotless is not one day. Yes, the fuck it is. You can definitely do that in one day if you do your motherfucking job.
Oh, okay.
And you're not drunk.
Because I did it from the other phone. I didn't see it on this chat here.
What do you mean? You can absolutely get that done in one day. What are you talking about? But if you out here, you smoking, you drinking, number one, you not at the top of your game. You want to stop every 5 minutes to get on the phone. You want to be on live, entertaining the people, reading comments. You want to eat. You doing all of this shit? Absolutely, it's going to take 2 or 3 days. But if you get in there and you do what you're supposed to do, you can absolutely get it done in one day.
I know. That's why I'm taking it out today. Later on today, I'm taking it out. And he's gonna help me take out the rest. I had a stroke when I was born. I can't take my braids out by myself because I have dexterity issues on my right side. That's why I always pay for my hair to be taken out. Because I can't.
She said I had a stroke. I can't take out all of my braids by myself. And mind you, he's been picking at her about that, calling her Captain Hook. So I can do one side. I can. But he's going to have to do the other side. He already knew that. She said, I always pay to get my braids taken out. But as a help to him.
Hey, Sunshine, thank you.
I am trying. Thank y'all for the gifts. I'm trying to go ahead and take out most of it.
My right hand.
I hope you recharge, Shari, because you owe like 4 petty citations. I've been writing them down, but I've been busy and I'm tired, so. But I have been writing it down. My messy pad is full, okay, of outstanding petty citations.
That's thing because like.
So now the mama say facts. This is a conversation for y'all. But baby, you've been talking for how long already? Now you want to say this is a conversation between them. You done already got these people riled up. She already done got him his own room. Thank you, baby. What the hell else do y'all want? I'm sorry, Princess Jess. I'm sorry to hear that. The mama been talking too long. Thank you, Amira. Or Amira. Thank you, Stajay. I just don't understand.
But he was like, he opened the door asking, like, like, let's have a conversation. Let's talk about, like, what's going on? Like, what do you want to, like, what are your plans? Like, what are my plans and all that stuff? And I was like, in the apartment, in the hotel all day, like, I don't expect that. But I also don't expect, yeah,
Harmony said you don't have to explain that shit to her or anyone about your health. And she's absolutely right. She should not have had to explain why she can't take her damn hair down. Why she expect a motherfucking braider to take her hair down. That's just so far-fetched that she would pay the nigga that braid hair to unbraid hair. What?
Petty, shut up. Oh, my Petty be killing me with her facial expressions, man. She's so funny.
Huh?
you know, to stay in the hotel by myself, like, I want to do things too. And I know most of the
Shari
stuff,
is free.
yeah, I'm good. Most of the stuff is going to happen, like, it's really Saturday. Yeah, honestly, you say he was, yeah, I know, you didn't ask for explanation. I just feel like a lot was being done, and I feel like Candy and just all of them are just saying a lot of shit, and I just wanted you to know, like,
you could Black Queen, you could prepay her petty fines, her petty citations if you want to.
Intentions at heart, and his, like, I understand, but I need you to understand, like,
well, today was a big old marathon, so you know what?
Like,
I'm giving you guys 10 more minutes and I'm out of
I don't want
here.
a relationship with him. I don't want any of that stuff. He's a really, really good friend to me. And I know he cares about me, like, a lot, and I care about him. He's a great spiritual partner. And,
Now look at her. She trying her best to give him words of affirmation, to let them people know I really care about him. I think he's a good person. But I don't want to be with him like that.
You're welcome. Actually, you know what, guys? I've been here since 8 o'clock this morning. I've had a great time with you guys today. We really got into a lot of shit. It was very deep. It was good. We got a lot of information out of it. And yeah, today was a good day. I was happy to spend the time with you guys. I know I've been kind of 12 hours. 12 hours. And I hate doing that because once I get in and I start digging into the details of it, thank you, Black Queen. Once I start getting into, like, oh my God, wait, this, that, and then it's just like, whatever. So you guys got me for 10 more minutes.
even though,
Thank you, Black Queen.
Now that mama is pissing me off. Cause now you gonna say, and I think you have his best interest at heart. But you just told Nikki Sweets that she trying to go in a different direction. And Candy asked you, what direction do you think Reezy trying to go? You said, I think she trying to be more than a customer. She's trying to be more than a client. But then you get over here and you play this girl face. Talking about, I think you got his best interest at heart.
I didn't know all of this.
Can you make up your motherfucking mind?
Thank you, QJ. It was good, you know. I think what helped also, because Fridays I used to do this. I used to be with you guys at least 6 hours at the minimum Fridays, because Fridays is usually the day I get everything done from home, and I'm just kind of kicking back. But I took my breaks, and so I feel a little bit more emotionally distanced to be able to do these type of lives that I want to do and actually focus on it without getting overwhelmed. So it was a good thing. I
Over
needed
there.
it.
Talking about she's
Hey,
trying to
Mississippi
go in a
Star.
different direction that he ain't led her in. Now you get over here, well, I think you got his best interest at heart. Mama, how much money did you get? How much money did you get?
Hey, Des.
I just wanted to have a fun weekend with my friend. Even though.
Do I think she in on it? I don't know, but I think the mom
Happy
is
New
definitely an
Year.
opportunist. I think she's definitely a
Hey,
person
Daddy
that
Doze. Happy New
is
Year.
I don't know the word to use, because you see she's already playing both sides. You went over there and spun a narrative about Rizzy, but you prefaced it by saying, I don't know nothing, y'all. I don't know nothing. And then you proceed to tell us all of this shit. You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing about what's going on the back end. You ain't talked to nobody. You don't know nothing. But then you proceed to tell us all this shit. This is what he wants. This is what this is. This
I'm
is what
putting
that
it
is.
live tomorrow, Des. And then I'm
I'm
gonna put the website on the live one,
and
and
you go over there to her
and on my
live.
page.
But she not bothering you. She's just
It
talking
had
about
to
what's
go
going
through
on,
an
letting people
approval
know I've already got him in his
process.
own room. I really thought about just canceling it all together. And then now you in her face playing, telling her, well, you
I
should
wanted
just
to do it
let
today, but it
him
wasn't
take your
clear
hair down
yet.
and wash it one day, and then let him go on about his business. And then he can do your hair the next day, and then you let him go on about his business. She's along the same lines as him. You want somebody to pay for all of this shit, but
No,
you
in a
not
few
do what you need to
minutes.
do. You want the money, but you want to try to manipulate it so you get more out of it. You want your son to have that vacation. But for whatever the reason, you don't want him to spend time with Reezy. Again, what I'm asking is you the mama or is you the girlfriend? Because that man has been grown, and let him tell you didn't raise him. You wasn't concerned about him. You more concerned about your pit bulls mauling you in the face if they smell something. You didn't speak up for him when he was a child. Now you want to speak up for him when he grown and he been doing half for how long? He already done been out with her and did her hair one time before. He done been on many of trips with many of single and married women. He's been the only man in the building. And you ain't said a fuck thing. You ain't came to try to check on him. Because, baby, truth be told, you could have came with him to Atlanta. It ain't but a drive. He drove. Why, if you were so concerned about your son, he was in the house with 10 women. Where were you? If you were so concerned about his safety and keeping business, where were you when Realist was sucking on his dick?
No.
Where?
Yeah. I didn't know none of this. Is this true? I had no idea. Let me shut up. I had no idea that this was a thing. Oof.
You, Miss Ma'am? Or did it not matter because Realist ain't have no money to give?
Jenny, I know.
Where
Jenia,
were you?
that's a petty citation, Jenia. Come on now.
Because Realist ain't have no money to give.
Hold on. 1 second. All right, we'll go
Concerned
there.
about your son. He was in the house with 10 women. Where were you?
Oh my God.
If you were so concerned about his safety and keeping business, where were you when Realist was sucking on his dick?
No! Let me go stretch my legs, y'all. I've been sitting here for a while.
Where were you, Miss Ma'am?
I'll be back.
Or did it not matter because Realist ain't have no money to give? Where were you? When he was laying in the bed with Chef Foxy, where were you? When he was laying in the bed with Trina, where were you? Where were you, Miss Ma'ams? Now all of a sudden you want to be concerned about him being in a hotel room with somebody that had a stroke. She has issues with her leg and issues with her arm. Y'all have been dragging her for having those disabilities, but you want us to believe that he's scared of her, that she S8'd him with a Captain Hook arm and a twitchy leg. That's what y'all want us to believe. You scared of him being in a space with a woman that can't even take her own braids out. Is that what we doing? Is that what we doing? Service dog. Yes. So that's what we doing. You got essayed by a woman that you say is Captain Hook and got a twitchy leg. That you wasn't scared for him to be in the bed with Trina. That's a Brahma bull. Trina bucked me and Chef Fox off top of her when she was trying to get to K Dub. That is a motherfucking Brahma bull. No disabilities. Good Lord, ma'am. Thank you for today. You are welcome. Thank you very much. So you weren't concerned with him being in the bed with Trina. No handicaps whatsoever. It took Rashid to hold Trina. Rashid is every bit of 6'3", probably about 360 pounds. And it took him to hold Trina. You want us to believe that
What
you're
the fuck
concerned
y'all
about
got
a
going
lady
on?
that your
What the
son
fuck
has
is
mocked
going on
for
today?
having physical disabilities from a stroke she had when she was a kid.
It.
Okay.
This is a lot.
Um. Okay. I'm going to bed. I can't do this. I can't do this. You're making it seem like your actions. Yeah, exactly. They do that. They do that all the time. Not all. Hi, Daewoo. They do that
Thank
all
you,
the
Jenny.
time because they hate me. I feel like, oh God. Okay, I'm going to bed.
If he comes, he comes. I'm gonna leave that ticket open. I'm gonna just hope for the best. But I gotta go, but I got therapy in for like 5 hours. Cause y'all know I'm trying to get help. Cause I got bad anxiety. This is making me anxious. Yeah. That's the end of the clip. What's up, Keish?
Okay, so that's the end of that clip, y'all. That is the end of that clip. If you know where I could find that clip, I never heard that clip.
That have
So
already been sort of interviewed and have agreed to cooperate in this. And I'm sure that there are many more. And they're even looking for more. So I think that they feel pretty strongly that they've put together.
I'm gonna have to look around, but I've been here for way too long. It's been great. 11 hours and 54 minutes. I put in the work today. I'll see you guys this weekend. Tomorrow, specifically, probably after. Yeah. Let me see. Because I found actually some goodies on the Llama Network YouTube. They have literally like everything. But that's like a whole other situation. Let's see who's live before I go lay down.
Miss Nitra, Aries want my box, and I'm gonna go spend time with my family. My son is only here for the weekend.
The way the cheaper stuff. The vinyl is more expensive, so less people.
You think you Gabrielle from the Bible or something? Why not? Gabrielle can't come here. Your last name is girl, cause she was over there talking about something.
Yeah, tap the screen. Yeah,
Anti-bullying,
tap the fucking
and she
screen.
ain't gonna be back in my space.
I can't stand y'all.
What do you want? You're not Gabrielle from the what chapter that is in the Bible? She not him. You're Marie, bitch. You're Gabrielle Marie. You can't come in here. You're not invited. We don't fuck with you.
Yeah, better finish my live goal.
Girl, hell no. Get your ass up out of here. Like you finna come in here and stream me. Gabe? Yeah, but you're not Gabe. You better go change your name to Gabe. And we might let you come in. But while your name is Arel at the end, Gabrielle, Erel, you're not gonna come in. Forget about it. Hang it up to dry.
Black Queen, you ain't shit.
I blocked her. Unless you got $20.
Thank you, Black Queen. W Black Queen in the chat.
But for now, you can't come. You want to talk about people
let me go get my pajamas, y'all.
And stuff about a bitch that's more alive than you ever will be. Girl, don't you come in here. Hello? Don't come in here.
Oh my Lord. Oh my God, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
Everything you say,
Thank you, TD. What's going on with Gabrielle?
Like, take them Christmas lights down. It symbolizes your house thing. It symbolizes you sorry. Fuck. A lot of things, babe.
I must say that's very creative. That's a very creative backdrop. Shari, this is all your fault. Was she streaming? I don't see Gabrielle on. I know, it does need to move around.
And make these hoes won't look in my face. And make these niggas won't be in my place. So tell me if and it make me have to go to everywhere but you for the gun. You better hope your song got no TikTok, homie. You be talking shit, honey. She gonna start charging yo. You ain't even finna start getting 20. You gonna start getting $5, girl. You better.
Let's see what CEO's doing.
You should be done before her. Your woman shouldn't be in the car blowing a horn because you in the mirror. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? You know what? Don't tell me. I don't even want to know. Because I got to be careful with the questions I ask you, freak monsters. You see where I'm going with it? So these are the basics. And I'm just giving y'all a little rundown before I get out of here. These are the basics. Okay?
I see.
Like, that's almost like I was an afterthought after that point. I was a
No, you aren't.
Hold on, ma'am. I was a thought before, but then you just said, fuck it. Who can have them? Who wants them? That's what it said.
No, that's not what happened.
Hold
Tell
on,
them what happened,
hold on,
y'all.
ma'am. Hold on. I said that's what was in my head. That's how it feels like in my head and
That's
my heart.
not what happened.
I'm just telling you what I feel. My feelings matter. I feel. See,
So can I help? Can I fix it though? Can I fix it? Can I fix it?
Well, how you gonna fix this, Shanitra?
I'm fixing it. When we got to Dallas, it was the Christmas weekend. I had the glasses with me. I told everybody, I said, I'm gonna get these glasses to Phenomenal Tire to mail them to Adrena for me, because I know I'm gonna be too busy. I'm not gonna be able to run and go to a post office here. I said, but what's probably gonna happen is I'm gonna end up sending her the money to buy her own glasses. And because I just felt like it wasn't gonna happen. So the last day when we're leaving, I told, if I'm not mistaken, I told her when she came that night, I said, Phenomenal, I want you to mail these glasses to Adrena. They were sitting in the living room the whole time. Am I lying? I always had them right there in the package. They were visible out.
They was cute too. I tried on a couple pair.
And so the glasses was right there. Hear me out.
I don't know why when you're streaming it from the computer, it only happens when you're streaming it on a Mac.
That was there. I said, damn, I gotta send Adrena the money because Ty left the glasses last night. Now it's not her fault. It's not her fault. Not putting it on her. But I was just like, shit, the glasses here so bright. I was there. I said, here, you take the glasses because I'm going to end up just buying Adrena some more glasses. And mind you, I'm not trying to boast or brag, but I did send more over so you can not only get those glasses, but that you can also get glasses like this. About 10 pairs instead of 4.
Do you think that money moves my heart?
No, I don't, but I'm just letting you know the truth. Plus, I threw in some pain and suffering.
You know, I'm just feeling some type of way only because you had those glasses in your bag the same night. You was like, I'm going to go to the post office because you didn't have nothing else to do. And I was like, why, you ain't got nothing else to do? That'd be perfect. Yeah, I'm going to have to ponder on this one, though. But I'm going to go back on downstairs. Bye.
Oh, Adrena, there's a lot going on. They tussling downstairs.
Who tussling? I missed it.
Woo!
Oh, yeah, that's why I came upstairs and y'all left me.
Alexa,
I got a
play
chip
this
to
song
across
over.
my head and stuff. Somebody stepped on my foot. On my good foot, the one without the
We
toe.
doing crack all 26. We on that pipe all 26.
Alexa, play Crazy About You, Derek the Change Man Smith.
Let me just let you guys know today is Freedom FM Friday. Named that by Kevin.
Can we get a tab? I want to play this song. This for
Please
everybody
keep in
tonight.
mind that there are no drops tonight, and
Hey,
that
Miss
goes
Lovely.
until the live ends, not just until 12 a.m. Thank you.
Okay, they're boring. Let's see. I need to get a screenshot of that. Okay. I need a screenshot of that. All right, y'all. That's it. There's nothing too much going on. I think we've had enough excitement for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Wow, you know what? If you guys want to do deep dives, this is a really good place to start. Hold on, let me see if I could get to the top of this page. When I tell you this is a plethora, Kim. I was about to leave and then they're like, don't leave, don't leave. 8 a.m. sharp will be waiting. I was skimming through this today and I gotta tell you, they did an excellent job on documenting things going all the way back to 2022. So, if there's any clips you're looking for, that will probably be the place to find it on the Llamas Network. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Okay. Have a good night, guys. Don't get into too much trouble and stay out of the boxes. Good night. I love you too. Thank you. Bye.